Good morning. How's everyone doing today? Got some stuff going out here. Decent day in sales. Actually, pretty good day in sales. I have 20-something eBay. 2 Etsy out of nowhere. And then got a hip order too. Let me get the hip one out of the way here first. Hello, Buster. And it looks like we got a couple more to pull already that came in after the fact. This name looks familiar. I think I've sold to him before. Yep. That makes it real easy. I've got to send out all these cards today without the clear bags because my shipment hasn't gotten here yet. Going on almost 3 months without a Bonanza sale. You've never heard of Bonanza. I mean, the plus side of Bonanza is it integrates to your eBay. It just pulls in your inventory, and you only pay a final value fee. There's no like listing fees or anything, or membership fees, or it's literally just final value fee. So as long as you remember to just check it. It's basically like a separate SEO'd mirror of your eBay store. What's the no? That's 2 Medicine Lake. We want Eldora. Bonanza was a great TV show. Exactly. Yeah, it's. I mean, it was never great for me. It was at best 2 sales a month. I think was the absolute most I ever got out of Bonanza. I've actually sold some like decent stuff off of there. Last year I sold that TurboGrafx 16 system on Bonanza. I sold a painting last year for $100 on Bonanza. Like every now and then something comes through, but I cannot remember my last sale. I have to go back and look. Let's see here. November 30th. Sup, Steve? Yeah, I don't think Bonanza is great for anything outside of those categories. Or in those categories, I should say. Although I will say this, I feel like Hip is waking up a little bit. Like 3 sales this week, I'm getting spoiled. I will say this is that Hip does some pretty aggressive promotions on stuff. So if you like, they'll do like if you spend X amount of money, you'll get a certain percentage off, which is great if you're shopping lots. So just a little sourcing idea. I do not need to purchase any cards right now. I have months of listing ahead of me with what I have. So a picnic postcards, Brickhouse treasures. Got Connie here. Steve. I don't know. All kinds of pipes. Oof. Oh, crap. What did I even just wrap up? It was that one. Yes. That was the one. Anyone see any good documentaries lately? I've been on a documentary kick. My YouTube consumption has been a lot of World War II metal detecting and mudlarking on the Thames and absorbing documentaries. So if anyone's got any good documentary recommendations, I'm all ears. Yeah, right. Prices definitely have gone up. Although, expect again prices to dip coming up in the summertime. So why not have a lifetime ahead? Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Honestly, I could not buy anything for a year and probably be fine. Holocaust survivor accounts. Yeah, I'm good. I've had enough. And let me specify non-war documentary. Not in the mood for war documentaries. That's my only exclusion. Isn't there? There's like some joke that like as as soon as you hit 40, you become very interested in historical documentaries and specifically World War II. I think it's funny. I don't, and only slightly true. I'm not super into military documentaries, although I do enjoy the metal detecting of the World War II sites for some reason. There's a lot of channels that do it from the UK. And the mudlarking on the or smoking meats or both. That's true, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys might not be surprised, but once again, I buck the norm. I'm not really into World War II documentaries, and I don't smoke meats. So, all right. I probably should have looked real quick on which two I'm picking up here. This guy got some postcards from me in the most confusing way possible. So now, go back. This order. And I'm going to have to do math. All right, he's getting $1.50. He's gonna get $2.40 on this one. Oh, all right, that one's done. Yeah, he bought 2 single cards and then one then made offers on 2 cards and then asked me about discounts and combined shipping. So I'm going to discount the 2 that he did not make offers on because he did buy 4 cards, although typically I won't do that. And then I'll refund shipping on 2 of them only. So like I said, he did it the most like confusing way possible. He also did that thing where he tells you why they're not worth as much as you priced them for, which is always a way to get on my good side. Back to the easy ones. Jeez, that was a pain in the butt. Yes, you can. In fact, that's what I'm doing now. Yeah, I mean, whatever. If you watch my What Sold video later on, you'll kind of see why I did it the way I was. In this particular case, I was okay with it. It should become clear. Like, I actually only read the first 3 words of his message with the offer. And then I'm like, whatever. I don't care. I don't care what you have to say. I'm good. I'm taking this offer. He got refunded like $6, so across all of them. And if he comes back and says anything, he can eat a dick. Lester, I have to get up now though. But you can say, we'll say hi to the peeps, and then I gotta set you down, okay? See what we got next. After the postcards are done, we've got the 2 Etsy orders. Two orders to pull and 10 others to go. So pretty easy. Five of them are records. This is an easy day. Easy day. Easy. All right. Buster, let's say hi to the peeps, and then I got to put you down. All right. Say hello. Show them your beads. They want to see them. I want to see them. Not today. Hey, Buster. I woke up this morning and in the middle of my living room floor, there was a humongous dead spider. Somebody was busy last night. Very proud. They are doing their best to protect their dad from evil forces. All right. Let's get into it. Sold this troll. This came out of the inventory that I bought out a while back. Took an offer, $8 plus shipping. That's perfectly fine with me. I mean, that's possible. All right, we got this thing, which I'm just making sure is actually in here. I sold this 2 years ago. It got returned. Basically, I remember it well. It was one of my first returns. Yep, that's what it is. All right. I had listed it initially as cast iron, and they said, this isn't cast iron, it's pot metal. And I said, okay, return it. And that's what happened. And I relisted it. I didn't even take it out of the box. I left it right where it was. And put it away. And what? Probably 3 years later, it finally sold. And what it is this little, it's sold on Etsy. ETSY, ain't nobody want to buy on Etsy. On Etsy. All right. Actually, that's not true because I sold 2 things. sold for $20, so there's that. I need to pull down these. Hi, Buster. He loves the printer. Ever since he was a wee lad. Isn't that right, Buster? Hi. All right. What? What? Hi. What? So I've got like a week, a little more than a week to cross list all that I can onto Etsy before my list perfectly thing dries up. All right, so that sold. Let's do the other Etsy order. What? This thing sold for, I have no idea. This is a Indonesian puppet, which I need to untangle. This has been up for a while as well. I bought this estate auction in a lot of toys. It's taken a while to sell. Buster's very interested. Let's see if I can get this. This is my least favorite thing in the world, is untangling strings. All right, I feel like that and that. And that. We're getting there. Maybe some of that. Did we make it worse? Probably. Wait for it. How's that gonna happen? Oh, we're so close. I think I just have to undo. Did it do it? Nope. It's got one leg back here. Wait, that's it, right? Yep, that's it. There we go. And then he's got this little baton thing. Oh, this could keep me entertained all day. All right. Anyways, what did this sell for? A good amount. I'll tell you in a minute. Buster might be why it's tangled in the first place. As far as I'm aware, Julie, the only automated way, you actually have to do it with two programs. It's a combination of InkFrog and Shopify, which is what I plan on doing down the road. But not right now. All right, what did that thing sell for? Sold for $45.95 plus shipping. So that was a pretty good sale. Took 2 years. That's both of those things are what I would say total Etsy items. Yeah, I've looked at Reseller Kit too, and yeah, I mean that's for me. That's the same thing. Is I want it automated. Like I want inventory to be taken down when it sells off everything. I don't want to have to think about it. And I want I know also that the one with Shopify, you can, if you list on Shopify, it will you can push it out to everything, but there's still more you have to do that's not automated. All right, sold a couple of 45s. This is, I'll show them both. And then while I pack them, we'll listen to one of them. This is 1 mile ahead. There ain't no use in crying and contribution. I took an offer on it for 52. And Bobby Sherman, Little Woman, sold for $9.96 or $9.86. We're not going to listen to Bobby Sherman. We'll listen to 1 mile ahead contribution. Because I don't know. Very 70s garage rock. I kind of like it. It's almost like it's really sort of that transitional period between the late 60s protest rock and like early 70s Who style rock. sold this here photograph. Got some stickers here. Yeah, that'll be stuck in my head all freaking day, right? Yeah, but that one's going out to all the channel members who make copyrighted music possible. Thank you very much. All of those channel members who's made a contribution. Sold this photo. Military paratrooping photo. It's seen some better days, as you can see. Vietnam War era. Took an offer, $20. Can't really... I saw that offer come through, and it was basically like, yoink, take it. Don't even, not even a consideration. Didn't even have to think about it. Like, this thing's was the last one that I thought would sell. I have a whole bunch of military 8x10s listed. Where's my big old fatty Sharpie? There it is. Yeah, Dawn's at the protest. I think. I don't know. She might be lursting. All right. Sold a Burke. Goofy and the Magic Fish. Sold for $8.05. I got this at my local thrift shop. I ain't gonna fit in there. Local thrift shop, and I paid 50 cents, and it sold for $8. There was a couple of others I picked up at the same time. They all sold. Actually, no, they haven't all sold. There's still a few more to sell. But they're all paid for. There's little Ricky. competing in the Olympics. Yeah. She's probably hiding somewhere, plotting the attack of some junk journalers horde. Passing the time creating new acronyms for NFT. Sold this. This is a little pastry, like crimper thing. You make raviolis and seal pastries with it. I bought it for 75 cents in Colorado. Not the best buy, but I listed it anyways because it's kind of cool mid-century wood handle thing. Sold for $3.36 plus shipping. So we are in the profit. It was definitely one of those things where I'm like, screw it, I'm just going to list it anyways. Well, I'll make a buck on the shipping, so should have listed all that for $3.37. Yeah. Sold a pinback button. Proof that you can sell maple syrup and pancakes without using racial stereotypes. This is a pinback button for the Aunt Jemima Pancake Club and sold for $35. Took an offer plus shipping. Doing a good job clearing out this scrap down here. It's starting to get down to thin pickings. What's that? those. That's what I'm talking about. Use the rest of that. We got 26 people still in the chat. Hello to the lurkers. Or the lursters and lurkers. Hope you're getting some shit done. And still got orders coming in here. All right, we got 1, 2, 3 records. Actually, let's just go pull everything else. Since there's another record to pull. Yes, list it. Anything Confederate related will sell. And it's not, as long as it's not the flag, you're fine. Confederate monuments are definitely high sellers. I list all those items high. I call it my Confederate tax. If you're into collecting that stuff, I'm going to charge you more. All right. See you downstairs. All right. Then you're fine. Yeah. Yeah, collectors really want to snag that stuff up because if they don't, history will be erased. As if when they tear down a statue, like all the pictures on it are going to just disappear, like in Back to the Future. Poolside Huntington Church. Okay. Hi, Buster. I'm busy. Probably should work it into the title. By now, going to be disappeared. Back to the Future style. Dude, I'm busy. Hey, hey, don't do that. So it's not in here. Oh, dude, chill. These are all Mutascope. Yep. All right. So maybe here. Oh, ah. Really? Oh, you're such a help, Buster. Thank you. are all the places it would be. Maybe it's in here. Okay. Well, maybe it's upstairs. All right. Well, we'll go check it out. See you upstairs. Oh. Yeah, you can't do that. I had my, it took a couple of weeks, but my slides got taken down. Even if you follow policy, it doesn't matter. I would just say if it's something topless, take it down. Don't list it, or only list it on sites that will allow it. Oh no. Hey, he is more than welcome to make those kind of opinions. And he's actually stating a fact. And this is not a family channel. The general rule is you're allowed to have an opinion, but be prepared to show your work. All right, where's this damn Valentine? Oh, and of course, no misinformation. That's the other partial rule. So it's not in here, which means I don't know where it is. There's another possible location, but let's deal with that in a minute. All right. Sold a bunch of records. Let's take a look here. This one just came in. Miles Davis, My Funny Valentine in concert. Sold for $23.76. Sold Triumph, which is, I think, 80s religious hair metal. Let's switch out this sleeve for a slightly better. That sold Best of Bread, the bread anthology, sold for $35.05, and the Best of Bachman Turner Overdrive, which is a oxymoron, for $14.95. Oh, zing! Yeah, you know, the New York Times bestseller list isn't a recommendation of what to buy. It's actually the best of, like, the top selling books. So Steve actually has a really good point there. If it's showing up on the bestseller list, well, that sort of implies who actually reads. I mean, nobody ever attacks it when Bill O'Reilly comes out with, like, Killing Pat Boone. Right? Like, facts. Yeah, the New York Times bestseller list isn't a list of recommendations. It's a record of sales volume. Oh, Buster brought his toy. Okay, Buster, 1 second. I mean, attacking the honestly, attacking the New York Times bestseller list is like the Newsmaxiest thing that you can do. Like, it completely falls apart, like with just the tiniest amount of critical thinking. What up, Cameron? You're not in a meeting? I mean, it's one thing you could attack the New York Times for being, you know, overly liberal, which is fair. I think that there's a, you know, somewhat fair accusation, but that really pertains more to their you know, editorial team than their news team. I think the news that they break is factual. The choice in stories of what they investigate, I think, does have a bit of a left wing tilt to it. But the information is factual. If you're, you know, not on the opinions page. Ouch! Hey, here. There you go. But that's true for any newspaper, right? Also true for news organizations. Like, you know, one that has news in their name, like Newsmax or Fox News, which are not news organizations by any means. They don't investigate. They don't break news. It's all opinion. It's news. It's opinion packaged as, well, it's not even that. It's opinion and entertainment packaged as news, which unfortunately the vast majority of American culture is not media literate enough to know the difference. Right? That's why we have the success of things like InfoWars and people who believe that Ronald Reagan Jr. is coming back to, or whatever, who is it? John F. Kennedy Jr. is coming back from the dead to hand the election over to Trump a year and a half after the fact. Or that you can cure COVID with horse antibiotics. Like, how the hell could anyone still believe in QAnon at this point, right? Like, maybe those are the people who should be reading books on the New York Times bestseller list, right? I've talked about it on this channel before. Like, a lot of it comes down to lack of media literacy and the fact that there is a severe lack of civic discourse. You know, have those QAnon people ever gotten involved with, you know, the process of passing law and regulation in their own communities. I mean, I don't know the answer to that. I agree with that. That's true. I think that largely, though, a lot of the people who are like, if I turn on MSNBC that I am getting fucking liberal news, right? Like, I don't take it all as gospel. And I actually watch, as much as I hate it, I watch Fox News. I watch Newsmax, because you get, the right hand's got to know what the left hand's doing, or vice versa. In this case, it's the left hand knowing what the right hand's doing. All right. So let's see. Does this have to go out today? No. This can go out tomorrow. I'm going to look in one more place. I know I've seen this somewhere. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, I think the way that A, the news is presented, and B, that it's absorbed between the left and the right, I mean, it's pretty demonstrable, right? Like, you don't really have to do that much analytics, because you look at how Fox News and Newsmax and all those other organizations, push the big lie, and it is a big lie, that Trump somehow won the election, and you get people storming the Capitol, right? Steph, hi Steph, how you doing? Sorry, thank you for joining us. Welcome. I've seen Real Clear Politics. That's not a terrible site. It is, I think, a little more on the right, but regardless, it's better than a lot. And I get a lot of news from The Onion, actually. yeah. So, and yeah, Steph, every now and then I got to step away to see if I can find stuff or do something. Yeah. I mean, the fact that, you know, Newsmax can't even like mention the whatever company it is anymore counting the votes. And the fact that it's still being perpetuated even after how many recounts, even after like they went back in Arizona and hired their own company to do the recount and they found nothing. Like still everyone's like somehow it's still being promoted or preached. It's ridiculous. Like get over it. You lost the election. Move on. Maybe try to win the next one. All right. I think that is it for today. The queue is clear. I do have a couple of orders. I have the one I can't find, which doesn't have to go out till tomorrow. So I'm not going to waste a bunch of time on the show looking for it. And there's a $2 postcard that just came in, and I'm not going to worry about that one either. So that is going to be it for today. I want to thank you all very much for joining in. Always better to have some people along for the ride. And we will be back in the morning. Yeah. And as always, I don't want to shut people down for having different opinions, but if, you start going off on the deep end or if any of that, like, if you start in with fucking, like, if you don't like Biden, say fuck Biden. But if you start with that fucking let's go branded coded language bullshit, you're out. Like, that's seriously. So yeah. Anyways, thank you so much. Let's end it on a wonderful note. The what sold for today is already recorded. I'm just gonna drop it as soon as I get it uploaded and all set up. And I do have a couple of other videos still in the works. I've recorded the last of the unboxing. I just haven't edited it yet. So keep an eye out for that. And that's going to be that. So thank you all once again. I hope you all have a fantastic day. We will be back tomorrow. Catch you on the Flippy Flappy. Bye-bye.